the best mixed martial artists that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC Light Heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafsson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet, but I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafsson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with John Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken John Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that John Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet. Nobody does it better than Gus. All right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history, my broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proving ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant. It's overwhelming. He has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier is still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop it. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander Gustafsson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Daniel
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Straight right hand now, just misses. How about that, DC? Turning defense into offense, blocks the strike, counters with the jab. He's got a good reach advantage in this matchup, and it certainly looked pretty pronounced in that exchange.
Lands a quick jab.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are crawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said go. Now he's back up.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Alexander Gustafsson. Right on the button. Crazy numbers round 1. Cormier's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there. Such a blow right there. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Oh, you see, these guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
You cannot take too many of those. Oh, just opening up on him now.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just...
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Head kick is blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Ooh!
This is such a crazy fight.
Low kick is there. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often. 10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight.
You're tough. We've trained for this before.
All right, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
He's as tough as they come. There has not been a guy that can take shots like this. Most times the night would be over, and gladly over after you take a shot like this. But this man's just too tough. Some people say he's too tough for his own good. He would not agree with you. He wants to fight.
All right, round two is here. Daniel Cormier and Alexander Gustafsson. Do you believe it? This next round is underway in the previous... And back to his feet.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Massive left hand.
That's a good right hand right there.
Cormier stop. And there it is!
Oh, my goodness.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Alexander "The Mauler" Gustafsson.
Man, so with an entire nation on his back, Alexander Gustafsson gets the job done yet again. When he puts it all together, there may be no more exciting fighter on this UFC roster. You got to think before his career is said and done, Gustafsson will eventually